Susan, when we lived at 11908 New Hampshire Avenue, I had a very small kitchen in a U shape. And the front of the kitchen, in the front of the house, is where we had our table and chairs and my hutch cabinet. When that house was built, dishwashers were not a common thing in most homes. And we bought it brand new. The house was brand new, just built. But there was not one space in the kitchen for a dishwasher. So we lived there 2 or 3 years. We lived there 15 total. But for 2 or 3 years, your dad would watch me standing at the sink, even you when you were little, trying to help me wash dishes, dry dishes, put dishes away, everything. I always wanted a dishwasher. So anyway, one weekend, we had a lot of friends over to play poker and pool and things. And I served a lot of things to eat, and I had a lot of dirty dishes. So your dad helped me stack them up in the kitchen, and he looked around and he said, you know, it would be nice, but we really don't have the room here for a dishwasher. He said, I don't know what we can do about that. I said, well, listen, we just don't have the room. Just forget it, and maybe in the next 10 years, we'll get another house, and then I'll have a dishwasher. He said, well, that's a good idea, but he said, let me think about it. So I finally told him a day or two later, forget about a dishwasher. We don't need a dishwasher. In fact, I'm going to get you to help me start washing dishes. So he came in one Saturday night. He had been out by himself for 2 or 3 hours. And he came home, and he said, I know we can't have a dishwasher and all, but he said, I've been investigating, and he said, I went to an appliance store, and they have offered to sell me a dishwasher with all the attachments. There would be a hose that goes to the kitchen sink, and all you do is roll it around to the sink when you want to use the dishwasher. And I said, but there's no room. And he said, oh, yes, there is. He said, I drew up a sketch for the salesman, and he said, take out the end cabinet, and that's where we'll scoot in the dishwasher, and then all I have to do is roll it out or roll it up to the sink. And he said, we go to bed at night, hook up your dishwasher. I said, no, there's just no room. That's too much trouble. Absolutely, I'm getting it. I want you to have it. He said, I am getting it. And he did. He had that thing delivered and the other cabinet taken out, and it worked. If I had told him that I demanded that dishwasher, I wanted it, and given him a hard time, I never would have gotten it. I said, you've got to use strategy. And every time after that, I used strategy. I would take an opposing view of everything I wanted, and he would come back with his view that the macho thing in a man is he's going to make things happen. And a lot of men don't do that. But now, if you had taken an opposing view about that swing, he would have demanded that, that could be done. He could find a way. I'm telling you, Susan, I think I know him better than you do sometimes.